everyone. I am Jackie Castillo.
Hello, and I am Chanel Bragg, and we are your co-founders of United Colors of Arizona Theater.
And we wanted to have a conversation with each other and all of you discussing our vision and our future for United Colors of Arizona Theater.
Absolutely, and I think this is a great time as we're establishing ourselves as a new theater within the community to talk about our mission and talk about our values and what we're excited about, so you can get excited with us.
Absolutely. So, first things first, I am sure that a lot of you have been wondering this, but what are our plans for the future of UCAT? And we are super excited to be announcing that we're going to have a BIPOC-centered summer stock launching next summer, the summer of 2022.
Now, what that entails is that we are definitely looking at having many facets being covered by the summer stock. So we may have a theater for young audience where we want to really support our BIPOC youth and give them a space into which they can thrive, or give adult artists an opportunity to have a job to where then they can go perform in spaces for the underrepresented. That is extremely important to us as a part of our core mission. And that is why we want to make sure that at least one of our selections is available for children in a TYA function. Jackie, you want to share the next one?
Yes, we also want to be able to include classic pieces, and that can vary. So classic for us could be something from the past, like Shakespeare or a Greek tragedy. But we also have talked amongst ourselves and decided that, there are modern classics that we want to be including as well, whether that is the last 5 years or Once on This Island.
Lastly, what's extremely important is that we represent many, many, many different cultures within the makeup of United Colors of Arizona Theater. And we want to make sure that we are emphasizing as many stories as we can tell in that space. So you may see that some of the stories may be more African-American centric, or you may see that some stories are told from a different lens. We are excited to bring all of the different stories to you as we continue to move forward. So with the three show model, then that gives us a chance to do that. So with the TYA and the classic contemporary, then that third offering will be something that's a little bit more community centric. We're thinking something that allows us to combine all of our different members of United Colors of Arizona Theater, be them young and older, and see if we can find something that is multi-generational that we all can be a part of. And so that may look like more contemporary work and being able to tell that story as well.
So what are UCAT's plans for the rest of the year? We want to add several things to all of your calendars, and the first one is going to be workshops. Now, we have had several successful workshops in the past, amazing audition prep, some great dance clinics, and those are not going anywhere. We are going to keep offering those types of things. But because of our fundraiser, we have had people, wonderful professionals in our industry here, donate their time to be able to give some new workshops that we are very excited about.
Another fundraising effort that you may see is that we are going to be doing concerts as well. Now, concerts are really helpful, or cabarets, because it gives a showcase and opportunity for members of the UCAT fam to actually be featured. And so we're looking right now at different shows with light royalties or new composers, BIPOC composers that can really help us highlight not only the members that are within United Colors of Arizona Theater, but then whatever money that we raise for things like that, then to be able to help us fund our theater also in 2022.
Another thing that we are going to be offering, which is brand new for us anyway, is going to be mentorships. We are very excited to be able to give some of these members that are in our group access and be able to give them some of that hands-on experience. We want to make sure that not only are they getting education that helps qualify them, but also to help empower them and help them feel confident. So Chanel, go ahead and talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. absolutely. What's really great about having that access available is that, for example, we'd have our lighting designer that will be able to guide one of our mentees through the process of learning what that looks like. They would attend some of our production meetings and be able to have that real world application process and that insight into it. See, here at United Colors of Arizona Theater, we are encouraging people to be a part of our program, both in front of the table and behind. We have a database in which we have what are your skills you have and what are the skills you have yet to learn. And so we want to keep up with that model and that part of our mission and really provide a platform for that learning to happen. And we're starting that as soon as the last 5 years of that fundraising effort. We're really excited. We've already talked to the Scottsdale Center for the Performing Arts, and they are all in. So some of their staff members that, may have to be present are going to be able to help give us that assistance too. And we're really grateful. So that way we can continue with saturating the market that is local with more, qualified BIPOC individuals, both before and behind the table.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of the last 5 years, which, as you know, is going to be our first outward-facing production, let's talk about the road to 22, so to speak.
So the road to 2022, like we said, is combined with some of these fundraising efforts, and this is one of them. We are a young, budding, grassroots effort that is so grateful for all the help and assistance that we've had so far. The Now fundraiser event was really wonderful. Thank you to everyone that donated in that space. Thank you to everyone who lent their talents to that space. But we are really grateful because it did help us at least be able to establish, to put some money toward the royalties for the show. We chose the last 5 years for a couple of reasons. Number one, it was fiscally responsible. It's a lesser expensive title, especially with the least amount of actors that you could have. But we decided that even though we would only have 2 people on stage, we want to make sure that we were still providing a well-rounded experience. So that was important for us. And so we've actually expanded that to 2 casts. We fell in love after watching a production online of an all Spanish-speaking cast singing the beautiful music of the last 5 years, but in Spanish. And that sold us. And we're like, what greater way to show that kind of experience by allowing people that maybe don't speak Spanish to be able to hear this sang, or our friends and family members that do speak Spanish being able to not have to, read the translation on the bottom of the stage or have to sit through something where they don't understand, what's going on. I mean, we're about providing ultimate access here, and this is one of the ways we're planning on doing so.
Absolutely. So we will be using this to help us fund our summer of 22, as well as all of our different concerts and other efforts throughout this next calendar year. So how can you get involved? Our fundraiser is not over. It is still up on our website, and you can go ahead and check out all of the different things. If there is a workshop, or if you have expertise in something that is not listed, feel free to contact us. Shoot us an email and let us know what you have expertise in. We would love, 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 love to have you. Another way that you can help UCAT out is to help us expand our library. There are plenty of shows and writers and composers that we are not familiar with, but we would like to be. So if you have a script or something like that, shoot us an email. And if you have a physical copy that you would like to donate to UCAT's library, we will give you our address so you can send it to us. We would love to be able to spend time and read some of that material. So thank you again so much. We don't want to keep you guys any longer, but thank you guys so much for spending some time with us and hearing about our vision and the future of United Colors of Arizona Theater.
Until next time.